guys, happy Saturday. My wheelchair's acting a little weird today because it got wet last night, and so I'm kind of letting it chill out, dry out, and I'm laying low, just hanging out in my room today. Um, but I've done some writing and I wanted to share it with you guys because a few of you have asked me what is it about Billie Eilish music that I really love. I think the way the music's produced is amazing, and I love her lyrics. This is just one example of why I love her songs. So the song I wrote about is called "Bury a Friend." My connection to "Bury a Friend" by Billie Eilish. 2 months after reaching my 5th year fighting this monster that lives inside of me, known as cancer, for the second time, I was playing music to drown out the sounds of the IV pumping fluids and antibiotics into my veins, the hustle and bustle of conversation at the nearby nurse's station, and the occasional holler of some disgruntled patient in the distance, feeling unmoved by the playlists I had created to help me keep motivated and upbeat when I found myself in the trenches at the hospital trying to get a handle on the latest infection or whatever other havoc the monster within was causing my body. I decided to listen to a new hit station I found on Apple Music. Moments later, a tribal beat began playing through my headphones that seemed to connect to my heart and bring it back to life, slowly, in combination with the lyrics that also expressed feelings I felt, yet unwilling up until that point to acknowledge. I heard the song "Bury a Friend" by Billie Eilish for the first time. The lyrics: "What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What do you know?" All questions I had asked myself indirectly to my cancer, thinking of it as its own entity that had taken up an unwelcomed or unwanted residency in my body. To my amusement, ironically, the title of the entire album and subsequently part of the hook to "Bury a Friend" was, "When we all fall asleep, where do we go?" This line seemed particularly poignant because doctors had repeatedly talked about how important it was to get enough sleep because it is during sleep the body truly heals, often making me wonder, if that's the case, why can't they just put me in a constant state of sleep so I don't have to feel the pain as my body endures the treatments? If only I could sleep through it. What was this unconscious, mysterious space known as sleep? Does my physical body go there, or just my spiritual body, or both? Only a few phrases later, I wanna end me, bury a friend, I wanna end me. It was the first time that I found a way to express wanting this all to end. Not wanting to end my life, but wanting the suffering to end, wanting the battle to end, wanting the need to fight to end, wanting to end the person I'd become. I could no longer recognize myself, this post diagnosis anxious shell of myself, worried about waking up the next day and feeling worse than the day before, worried about if I was staying hydrated enough or what my numbers looked like or what any little change in my coloring or appearance meant. Before cancer, I was laid back and always thought life had a way of working out. I never really worried about anything, just did what I needed to do, trusting fate and destiny with everything else. The worried person I became after cancer, I wanted to end that person. I wanted to bury that friend, that timid, checklist making person trying to manage the unthinkable, to find myself able to go back to being my carefree self with greater appreciation of who I was before this time of warfare. The next lyrics, staple your tongue, step on the glass, would resonate because at many times I thought I would like to do anything to myself that might cause greater pain than the pain caused by treatment, that which was supposed to be making me better, anything to create a lasting distraction. The song goes on to talk about believing that the monster could do something for you. In truth, amidst all this personal turmoil and struggle, there are friends I have made and experiences I got to have. Once in a lifetime kinds of things occurred, thanks to the living monster inside of me. Still, the cost was too much. As the song lyrics dictate, I'm too expensive. Probably something that shouldn't be said out loud. I thought I'd be dead by now. As much as I want to live, there's always the reality of astronomical medical bills that won't be completely covered by insurance, and the possibility that after all this fight, struggle, and emotional turmoil, death could happen to me sooner than most people my age. While the song is indeed heavy, the beat is catchy and flows, letting you get lost in the rhythmic underbelly of the absurdity of sound effects intertwined in the bass line, all the while still inviting lyrical expressions of the darker sides of ourselves or of an experience than most of the triumphant I Will Survive anthem songs that I tended to gravitate towards in the first few years of my battle, allowing myself permission to express these darker elements of my cancer battle through the song Bury a Friend. It gave me a different kind of strength found in freedom and greater determination to find a way to bury the part of myself that fights this battle so that I can regain who I was before with tremendous appreciation, a bit more edge, and a lot more knowledge. Bury a Friend has become my new anthem that is played just slightly more than the upbeat I Will Survive anthems that had always had coveted places on my playlist. I know eventually I will be completely healthy again, and any time I need reminding that it is okay to sometimes express and honor the more difficult parts of ourselves in this life, I have the quirky, unconventional song Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish only a click away from blasting through my headphones as I sing along with all the conviction I can muster, causing my heart to pound, reminding me what it feels like to be alive and why I fight so hard to stay that way. Thank you for taking the time to listen. And if you could please share this, because I would be so grateful and so excited if this could inspire other people, get more people to listen to her music than already do, and also maybe have a deeper understanding for it. And of course, the ultimate would be if Billie or someone on her team could hear this and hear how much that particular song has impacted my life. Thank you again, and I love you guys. Bye.